...210 completions, 267 attempts, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Yes, 83 carries on 378 yards and 4 touchdowns with his running back. And his backup's got 29 for 97 and 4. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. He's a senior. I was about to say, unless he's a red shirt. He's not a red shirt. Damn. I thought Evan Stewart was about to hit the portal at the end of the year. Well, his deal breaker's a B+, and he needs A-, and he don't have it. Decorian Moore is top receiver, 605 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he spreads the ball around. Ah, okay. I see how he does this shit. Do it.
I wonder what we're gonna do for the Army Navy League. We'll talk about it in the admin chat. Something like we just skip in this dynasty. We can probably skip that week because
nobody else plays. Actually, hold on. I think there is games that be played more than the Army Navy.
Is there?
No, it's just Army Navy.
And then the week after, I think, is the conference championship, right? Or is it the other way around? Or week 15, I think, is the championship week.
Week 14 is rivalry week. Yeah, week 14 is rivalry week. Week 15 is Army Navy, and then conference championships after Army Navy.
I know they have an Army and a Navy user in the other one, so that'll be. Syracuse played his. He won 46-28 over Pittsburgh. You got the 41-0 win. DeSuna played his 35-17 win. Tennessee's got Alabama this week. He just lost to Arkansas too recently. Hopefully
Isn't that Striker?
No. Striker didn't get the game yet. He was supposed to be Arizona.
What's Tennessee?
Like Michael Daniels, I think with him. this week here. I played early, I think, so week 7 results for everybody. Penn State wins. Corey lost to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma did beat South Carolina. That came through ticker.
Oklahoma beat you and Corey. I thank God I don't have to play them. Not in this one, but I play Oklahoma next with Kent State after my bye week. Ready for that blowout.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, they won 62-3 in this one against Kent.
Oh God, that scares me a little bit. How much? He beat Indiana 37-34 last week. Okay.
And the crazy thing is, Mateer played the whole game.
Michigan beat USC. He barely won that one by 6.
Have fun. Jaden Knott had 22 carries, 155 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Deion Burks had 8 receptions, 137 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Have fun.
Yeah, he lost to Arkansas last week. So yeah, Arkansas beat him, and now I play them. So
I really shouldn't have lost to Oklahoma, but
and they beat Corey too just this past week. So luckily I don't play them. I don't believe I play them. No, I don't. I do still have LSU. I play Missouri too. South Carolina, Clemson, and Texas. Clemson, I think will be a tough one. I think I would feel confident enough to beat Corey. That one game he beat me in Madden, I was way too generous. I went way too easy because I didn't think he would actually come back, and he did. I could have easily won that game, and I played it way too soft.
Oh, damn. Okay. Cam Coleman, for the East Carolina game I played, had 2 receptions and 105 yards. I guess I just had 2 chunk plays. Whoops. I think you held Coleman under. Yeah, you only held him to fucking 2 receptions and 13 yards. But you left Singleton and Thompson open.
Yeah.
Did I throw to Singleton that much this game? Yeah.
Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will take the field first. Last year, these two played a classic, and those of us who remember the old Southwest Conference would be proud. But once again, we are reminded, field goals are fine, touchdowns are way better, especially if you want to win.
I guess, Reese, you didn't like that field goal in the fourth quarter that Arkansas chose to take, but A&M did what they needed to do, go down the field. They scored the game-winning touchdown with about 9 minutes left. Arkansas didn't forget it. This is a fun matchup. As always, we've seen it in Jerry World so many times. This matchup gets a little tasty.
Yeah, Mike Elko's defense, too, was outstanding in that game. They shut down the run. They got 3 takeaways in the game, and that really was the biggest statistic. So going into this one, Arkansas has got to do a better job having balance, but also taking care of the football.
Here's a hit. Using the quick game. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise.
technically
Quick
right
strike through
now,
the air for the score.
if it come down
Great
to
thing
it,
about
the
spreading
top
the defense
four
out, I can see where
or
the
the
blitz
top
is
two who
coming
get to
from.
the
I can see
SEC,
where they're weak.
depending
I can
on
see
how
my
the
matchups.
Oklahoma
Nice
and
job
Bama
by
game
the
go.
offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Well, you're in better shape because you beat me.
Setting up for the extra point after
Yeah,
the first score of the game.
but you're the higher ranked
And
SEC
the
team,
extra
but I
point
have
is
the
good,
head-to-head
and
over
it's
you.
7-0. So that's a
The head-to-head will
59-yard
work
touchdown
for the
drive.
conference. Yeah.
And it was finished off with a 2-yard
You
touchdown
get the
toss.
advantage over me for sure in the conference, so I'd have to worry about beating Tennessee to get in. Tennessee lost to Arkansas. If I beat Arkansas, that would
And
help
it'll
me.
be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
really
25-yard
good.
line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Down to
Tight end now in motion.
similar opponents.
The ones that are in front of me and you
Off the play fake on
are
first
Bama,
down. The throw.
Oklahoma, Ole Miss, and
Grabbed in the
Tennessee.
backfield. It's Platt. Works his way out to the
I think I only played
33-yard
one
line
more
before
of
he's
those,
pushed out of
and it's
bounds.
Alabama.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, it's showing that they're down. The upset alert has just not been a thing.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Got his man quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action.
Yeah, BSCS lost to
His
Tulane and
defense
Auburn and
giving
beat
up
Coastal
ground. He's
Northwestern.
finally knocked down at the 26. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Well, Sunbelt's the only one with
Heading in the
divisions.
opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Illinois beat
Makes the catch.
Ohio
It's
State
Blake.
last week.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try.
No, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Moving.
Oh my
keeping
God!
the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And the defense holds firm. No
Yeah,
pickup
that was their
at
first loss to
all on that
Illinois,
play.
24-21.
Off play action. Caught behind the line.
Beat
It's
Corey.
Russell. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking
got Penn State
everywhere
and
for
Michigan.
just a little grass and a little air and none to be
Two
found.
teams that both played Ohio State.
Back to pass. It's Green. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Luckily, Clemson
Here
don't.
comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I need him to beat Bama.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit
He
here.
beats Oklahoma. That puts Oklahoma damn near out of it.
They'll snap it from the 20
Especially
for
if I
the
win
opening
out.
play of this drive.
And he's got to go to Florida in the
the air
swamp
on
at
first
night.
down.
So
Got a
Tennessee
man.
may be
It's
out of
great.
it too, honestly.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves.
They ain't out of it yet.
That's caught. It's Bussy. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it
Because you
at
got
the
Arkansas
47.
now. You got 16
Here's this
LSU.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you got a bye week. Then you go to Missouri. Then you got South Carolina. Good luck, because Lenore Sellers is a bitch. Then you got number 10 Clemson and number 15 Texas.
Looking to make a big play there.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if
At
anybody was
Texas.
open, but it
Good
was
luck.
not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throwing right.
Wrong button.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unloads quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Green. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him.
Oh, my God!
Completion.
Dude, are you joking?
Himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Tylen Green's
When a QB
insane.
takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next
Set a
play
contain.
that you have to play
And a spot,
instead of this
Captain.
just the original
Whoa, what just happened?
pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Through his hands and incomplete. He
That's like
normally makes that
At least
catch
2
every
or
time.
maybe
It's
even
second
3
down.
times I feel like I should have had a sack.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back
Oh,
to
I
the
know.
air. Trying to set up the screen. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running
Set
the
a cutie
screen right
contain.
behind him. Did a great job
Third down.
throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Razorbacks decide to punt it away.
There you go.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
God, I hate when they do that.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get... breaks into the open. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string
wouldn't
along
say it
out
works.
wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
And the Aggies with myriad
Wait a
options.
minute. Isn't this game usually played in, like, Arlington?
Dropping back, it's Reed. Plucks it out of the air. A A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Why are you playing here?
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
God!
Intercepted.
Okay, what's the trick
Turnover can swing
when you switch to the
momentum.
player to
Didn't
control it?
really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half
Well,
here as
to
they
be
take
fair
over, but
on
they
that
will
one-
want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
You should
From
have
the
just.
shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for
Not-
this defense as they were right there
Not
as soon
wrong.
as he got the ball. To the air on
So that was
second
double
down.
coverage.
Snagged in the middle. It's Platt. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the
Is there like
49-yard
a little
line.
trick to be able to switch to the player and actually jump for the ball like I used
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh!
I don't think that's the way
Yeah,
they
you just
drew
got to
it
get
up.
lucky with like
Incomplete.
throwing in double coverage, and
What will
you're
they
not going to
dial
win
up
that
on
battle.
second and a long way to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They just keep firing.
Oh, and by the way,
Always
try to
a
spread your playbook
welcome
out
play for the
because
defense
the
as they
AI
get a
is
sack at
smart
the
and they
47.
That's the
Referee
lowest I
signals
can-
scheme-
timeout as the
they
defense
scheme
wanting
your
to
shit.
make sure that they have everything just
I
right
usually
with a big
do
play
that,
coming.
but,
Punt is in the air.
honestly, I think that's why I lost to Oklahoma.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And the
spread it out
punt team
enough.
able to smack it to the ground. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball.
No, I kicked. They went 3 and out.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I'm not doing the same mistake.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Extending the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Unleashes one. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has
I was gonna say,
earned
you
the
got
right to
R1
take
wide
shots
before
here late in
Kobe.
the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Another incompletion on third down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime. They couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
There he goes! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Line gets set, first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air. It's Green. Fires to the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 4 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Little over anxious. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
Trying to hike it.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Reed. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, you got it!
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Back to pass. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Moss. And he'll be brought down. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on third down.
Oh my God, you dropped that?
Incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. They boot it away.
Oh my
They'll
God!
get down and put a stop to this
I
one.
had
They'll
it.
mark it at the 32.
Playing around him.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Going to the running game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the board.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback moving. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
Because I had him beat. I was fast.
Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
What color does you get in
Got a
Blues?
little space. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
With that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. To kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown.
Oh my God, dude!
You can also seize a lot of momentum.
Bad
if you
idea.
get it here on
There's
4th
no
and short,
way
you're
I'm
able
gonna
to score a
stop
touchdown.
that.
It's a completely different game.
Holy crap, I did! But I didn't hit one.
No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated
field goals hit
this
down on the
entire
D-pad.
game.
It drops you down to the chase camera. Like,
Catch in the middle, it's
takes a view, and then you can line it
They've
up
got
better.
it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Bringing the heat.
Come on.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Moving away from pressure.
Oh my God, where are you?
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time on target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This deep
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's passed. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed it.
Into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And he knocks it through, and they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a CJ Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by just 2 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Russell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Scanning the field, it's Green.
Oh, I almost sacked him.
He's got it. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Using his legs, it's Russell. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
Yes!
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is
Sigh
a
of relief.
heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yet
And
again.
that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like
You
there
ain't the
was a
luckiest
window
son
to
bitch
put that
right now.
football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Pulled down after a nice
Why ain't you
run
getting the ball?
red zone at the 19.
Well, the first one they had a
With the
timeout.
12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed him. The Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win
Honestly,
this
you could have
rivalry
needed it,
game.
and they
Thanks
still
so
would
much
have.
for spending some time with us. For
Went
David
out.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Really? I
And this
swear
has
I've
been
done that
another
before, and it
presentation of EA Sports
It's under like
College
40
Football.
seconds.
They
They're going
get
to
the
basically
W,
say
and
there's
with
no
that being
chance.
win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start
But
every
hell,
season, you have big goals, and
how
usually
the
starts
AI
with your conference
work on
championship
this
and
is
winning a national
stupid
championship,
insane.
maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to
Everybody
a
else
bowl
played.
is always sweet, and
When
this
I'm up,
team's eligible now.
I know
They
the
call it
coaches
timeouts,
are really
like,
happy about this, the
right
AD
before
and
2
the
in the
fans,
morning.
because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra
then
practices
I
at
would
the
get
end
a
of the
first
year to
down,
help
and I
develop
knew.
young talent. Looking
40.
ahead to next
Oh,
season,
well.
but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They had the ball for almost 20 minutes, too. So, to win that game is pretty good. 1947 to 12-13. They went right down the field the first drive and scored. I was like, all right, it wasn't that bad. And I didn't score until 2 minutes left in the game. I'm surprised they didn't go for 2 when they scored in the 4th quarter. Why wouldn't they go for 2? That's my question. I don't care. All right, another one. That's 2 in a row that was a little close for comfort. Anybody else want to play since I looked? Not yet. God. We're 4th, 5th, and 6th. Did you say this before? We're 4th, 5th, and 6th in the conference thing. So only with one loss, and neither one of us three are in the conference championship spot right now.
Because them Oklahoma are still in the division.
Yeah, unfortunately, and then Oklahoma's got the advantage over you.
Yeah, but see, if Tennessee beats Oklahoma and I beat Alabama, it would beat me in Tennessee. Because I've got the advantage over you.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Why aren't you ahead of me right now?
Honestly, that's a good question.
There must be some other kind of
Hold on.
weird thing.
Go to your schedule and I'm going to load up and go to my see if I'm on the phone. It's going to take me a little bit.
This LSU game's making me nervous, though. That's what I got next. Oh, man. We gotta play better than that to beat them.
Alright, so week 1 I played East Carolina. I was
And I played Arkansas State.
I played Clemson at Clemson, and I won 37-26.
Yeah, I played Ball State second.
But that's a common opponent. You've got Clemson. 13.
I got Clemson later on the season.
Are you at Clemson or at home?
Home.
Okay, so mine's gonna be more.
But that wouldn't affect that shouldn't affect the conference standings.
No, it won't. But the common opponent.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Since you're at home for Clemson, I went to Clemson. UTEP, I beat them 47-7.
I beat Ball
You don't
State
play.
34-3.
You don't play UTEP.
No, I played BYU. It was ranked at the time, but now they're 3-3. Mississippi State, I beat them 20-14.
Do you play Oklahoma?
I don't. I do play Missouri.
Okay, I beat Oklahoma. I lost to Oklahoma 42-28.
I play Missouri, South Carolina.
I beat Georgia 42 at home. Beat Missouri 41-0. I go to Arkansas next.
Oh, you do play them next.
Yeah, you won 14-13. If I molly them, that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
And on average, I'm scoring about 28.5 points a game. Because I won 41-14, 37-27. Then I lost 42-28, 138-31.
I mean, the the first 4 games I scored 27 or higher. The last 3 I didn't score more than 21. So
yeah. Absolutely.
I think I'm probably averaging the low 20s a game.
Let's go look at. Okay, overall total offense for the SEC, I'm higher than all 3 of them. I'm about to be at 3,000 yards total offense. You're just now coming up on 2,400. Texas has just got to 2,000. And Tennessee's not even at 2,000.
No, that's right. There's 4 of us in this conference. Man, if 4 of us in this conference, man, I wish we had more user games. It just worked out this season that you don't play Texas or anything. I don't play Tennessee. You don't play Tennessee either.
Well, it's also because he changed the schedule. Good Alabama.
Not the conference schedule though.
But mixing it up probably fucked around with some things. I don't know. It could have.
I mean, we can easily play 4 other user games outside of it, but for 4 of us in the same conference, I mean, you know, it just weirdly worked out where I think I'm the only one that plays 2 people. You only play 1 and he only plays 1, I think. If he played any, I don't know.
Well, total offensive yards right now, like in the SEC, I'm second overall behind Ole. I'm 4 yards in front of Alabama. So Alabama will jump me when they play.
So with him being in Tennessee, and you got me, you, and Corey, he doesn't play any of us 3 and being in the same conference.
He's technically in the East.
Yeah, and then, but he actually plays Oklahoma later on this season as well.
Yeah, but he goes to Florida. At Florida. In the
at Florida. At Alabama this week.
I don't think we have to worry about him. And honestly, I don't see Corey making an SEC championship.
Corey's got Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt. I mean, he's got 3 of the better teams right there, and then a bye, and then he's got Georgia and Arkansas.
Yeah, and like SEC right now, I'm 3rd in points per game. I'm 2nd in total points. I'm 2nd in total offense. I'm 8th in yards per game. I'm averaging the best yards per play at 8.1. I'm 4th in passing yards. I'm 7th in passing yards per game. You're 4th in passing touchdowns. And I'm tied for 5th with Ole Miss. I'm 5th in rushing yards. Rushing yards. Vanderbilt's leading that.
Really?
They've rushed the ball for 1,060 yards.
They must be more of a rushing team.
Pistol scheme.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work. All I know is I just gotta win out. Let's go look. Hey, gonna do it. See what their rushing stats are looking like. Cedric Alexander has 736 yards rushing. Diego Pavia has 217 yards. And AJ Newberry has 100.
I'm looking at Vanderbilt's schedule too. So after they had to bye in week 7, and this is week 8. They got LSU this week, Missouri, and then 3 of their last 4 games are user games. They got Corey, U, and then they finish with Tennessee. So all 3 of you still play Vanderbilt. I'm the only one that doesn't play them.
Well, that Vandy game is kind of a revenge game for me.
Yeah.
And honestly, that may be the game I keep my starters in the whole quarters because I don't fucking care. Fuck
Oh,
Vandy.
look, Alabama beat them 44-42.
Yeah, they beat him in overtime. I think it was an overtime game.
Oh yeah, it was. Look at that. That was a revenge game for Alabama too.
It doesn't matter. They let fucking Cedric Alexander put 150 yards. Good God. 3 touchdowns, 1 fumble, 5 broken tackles. They shut Eli Stowers down, which is technically the best tight end in the game.
Check the other. I know I'm on the bye, but let's see what others are looking at here this week. How in the world did I get a MAC Defensive Player of the Week with that game, dude?
Because the Mac is ass.
Guess so. Navy won 28-6 over Rice. You beat North Texas 31-24. And you're the only two that played so far. Me and Fresno State have a bye. Corey has Bowling Green. Army has East Carolina. Let's see.
So he's got Old Dominion.
I said I must have one of the toughest schedules for
UTEP and Liberty's probably playing right now. They're both online.
Are they playing each other? Or are you just saying?
No, they're both online. They're just...
So I played number 24 Texas Tech. I just played Florida State. I got number 9 Oklahoma. This is as Kent State. It's not an easy schedule for a half-star team over here. Yeah, it's been rough.
I think I felt when I had Tulane and Auburn back.
After the Oklahoma game, it should get a little better at least. UMass, Toledo, Bowling Green, Ball State, Akron, Central Michigan, Northern Illinois.
Well, I got the Battle of the Belt next. I got the Battle for the Belt. Part of me kind of wants to go to the LA Bowl because I want to win that trophy. No, it's literally WWE Championship belt.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I did the I was able to play the Bahamas Bowl in my own dynasty in the first season with Delaware. So that stadium was pretty cool. Scenery in the background was pretty neat.
See, I won the Sugar Bowl in Road to Glory, won the Cotton Bowl in Road to Glory, and won the Gasparilla Bowl in Road to Glory. Oh, where'd I win the Gasparilla Bowl? Oh, Cotton. Okay.
I'll be right back. I've had to pee since halfway through that game.
Oh, Wes, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, if you're going to 6, go ahead and get on it. Because you're going to be waiting a minute. You hear me?